Hello everyone and welcome to Bollywood Bug. This is Shreyashi, and as you must have figured out from the title of the video, in today's video I'm going to review Season 2 of Kota Factory, one of our most beloved web series. It's time to travel back through the paths of Kota and feel or relate to the pressures that are faced by every IIT aspirant, in Kota or elsewhere. If you want to know my honest opinion about Season 2 of this web series and what I liked and disliked about it, then keep watching this video till the end. But before any of that, if you are new to this channel, then don't forget to subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever we upload a new video. Okay, enough of introduction, let's get started. After the success of Season 1 of Kota Factory that had released on YouTube, the most awaited Season 2 of it got released on Netflix. This season also, just like Season 1, has 5 episodes, each of which unfolds some new challenges and problems faced by the aspirants. However, unlike Season 1, in Season 2, we get to see the challenges and problems faced by the teachers as well. Season 2 starts on the same note from where Season 1 had ended, with Vaibhav joining Maheshwari classes with the hope of learning something new or maybe even better from what he had learned in Prodigy classes. However, realities hit hard when he gets to know that the realities of Maheshwari classes is absolutely not what he had expected. On the other hand, we get to see that the students of Prodigy classes starts revolting due to the absence of their beloved physics teacher Jeetu Bhaiya in the institute. Speaking of Jeetu Bhaiya, he has moved out of Prodigy Institute to open his own institute named the Aimers. All his beloved students, the ones who loved Jeetu Bhaiya just like we do, decides to join his class and continue their preparations from his institute. This is all about the introduction because from then on the story develops and we get to see all the problems and challenges faced by each main character in the web series. Speaking of the cast, the main cast of the series remains the same, with Jitendra Kumar playing the role of Jeetu Bhaiya, Mayur More playing the role of Vaibhav, Alam Khan playing the role of Uday, Rajan Raj playing the role of Meena, Ehsas Channa playing the role of Shivangi, and Urvi Singh playing the role of Meenal. Each of the actors knows their character really well and they play them beautifully in this one as well. Also, it was a great advantage for the makers of Season 2 because they already knew what the audience really likes about each of the characters. And they elevated the characters a notch higher to reach the hearts of the audience in this season. Now let's discuss about the elements that I liked and disliked in this season. Starting on a good note, the first thing that I really liked in this season is the cast. I'm so glad that the same actors are playing the same characters. I mean, I just cannot imagine those characters of Vaibhav or Jeetu Bhaiya being played by anyone else other than those who have played it. Also, the addition of new characters like Gagan Sir, Sarika Ma'am, as a matter of fact Sushruth, is absolutely amazing. The acting done by Vaibhav Thakkar as Sushruth is commendable. He is almost the representative of our problems and challenges that anyone faces as a new student in any institute. So we can really relate and connect to his character, you know. The second thing that I really liked about this season is the background score and music. The song Tere Jaisa is sweet and melodious, and let's not forget that the instrumental music in combination with dialogues managed amazingly in arousing the right emotions at the right place. The next thing that I really liked are the dialogues or the one-liners, like सब बताते हैं लेकिन ये feel कराते हैं. Even the questions, those are very impactful. Some of them being सवाल लेट पूछने से सवाल गलत हो जाती है क्या? और क्यों करना है IIT? ऐसा क्या है IIT में? These kind of questions will actually leave the audience think about them and are quite impactful as well.
क्यों करना है IIT? ऐसा क्या है IIT में? और अभी आपको ये डिस्कस करना है कि हमको IIT क्यों करना है?
सवाल लेट पूछा तो सवाल गलत हो जाता है क्या?
The fourth thing that I really liked about this season is the fact that it has revealed the nasty business side of the coaching institutes. It has showed how these coaching institutes only focus on making money and increasing their annual turnovers by taking more and more admissions instead of really focusing on making these students crack IIT. I think it was really important to address this issue of our education system, which was not pretty much covered in the first season of Kota Factory. But in season 2, it has been covered, and so evidently. So that's a great thing. Another thing that I have to mention as the positive element about this season is the fact that it has addressed issues that are beyond study problems. It has talked about problems that affect studies of every IIT aspirant, or as a matter of fact, any student. Sensitive issues like periods and masturbation have been addressed, and how these can affect studies, it has also been showcased evidently. Also, how these problems have been dealt with sensitively is what I really liked. Not to forget, problems like mental depression, physical illness, gender inequality in classes, and how these can also affect studies have been showcased evidently. I think it was really important to address these issues because students not only face difficulty in understanding certain chapters, but also in understanding how to deal with all these personal problems.
At any given time, 17% फीमेल पॉपुलेशन अपने पीरियड्स पे होती है एंड इट्स नॉट जस्ट द ब्लड लॉस, हार्मोन्स भी अपने पीक पर होते हैं और ऐसे में हमें एग्जाम्स की तैयारी नहीं, कई बार एग्जाम्स देने भी पड़ते हैं.
Now about the elements of this season that I did not like or I think could have been done in a better way. Firstly, comedy. The humor quotient or the comedy quotient of this season is not very high. And I think it could have been made much more funnier by giving funny lines to characters of Meena, Uday, or even Sushruth. There were certain areas where the dialogues of Meena and Uday do make us laugh, but I think the entire season could have been much more funnier, and I missed those funny jokes. The second thing that I did not really like is the solutions of our beloved Jeetu Bhaiya, which we are all a fan of, are not very convincing this season. I'll give you just one example. The example where Jeetu Bhaiya wants us to relate the posters we stick on walls with IIT. I mean, we don't stick posters on walls thinking that the personalities whose posters we are sticking, we are going to achieve them. But IIT aspirants do aim to achieve their goal of cracking IIT. It's actually demotivating to give this example because every one of us know that we are not going to achieve the celebrities whose posters we stick on walls. So does that mean all those IIT aspirants are not going to achieve their dream of cracking IIT? How is that motivating? The next negative element, according to me, of this season is the messed up storyline. In season 1, we get to see the entire story from the point of view of Vaibhav, which according to me was quite organized. In this season, however, maybe because of the popularity of all the main characters, the makers decided to give too much emphasis about the problems of each character. There were problems faced by Meena, then Vaibhav, and then there was a whole new set of challenges faced by Jeetu Bhaiya in setting up his own institute. Now, due to the amalgamation of all these sub-stories, the main stories seem to be a little scattered and messed up. Well, we all love Kota Factory because of its real-life element in it. However, the solutions to Jeetu Bhaiya's problems that are shown in this season are too filmy and too good to be true. While the problems that he is facing in setting up his institute are absolutely genuine, however, the solutions are not so genuine. From getting a lump sum capital from his investment banker friend just like that, to getting his ex-students on board for free in helping him set up his own institute is too good to be true. Also, convincing Gagan sir to leave Maheshwari classes and join Amers is also too good to be true. So I think the solutions could have been more convincing, more subtle and more genuine, more real life like than so filmy. So here's my final verdict about Kota Factory Season 2. For all of you who love the characters of Kota Factory, this is a great opportunity to watch them and feel their emotions and challenges yet again. However, if you're expecting some of the stories from Season 1 to get summed up in Season 2, then you will be disappointed because that's not happening. In this season also, some of the new issues have opened up which have not been summed up. So this season almost looks like a transition season from season 1 to an upcoming season 3, and it will be interesting to watch how these unsolved issues are summed up in that season. For now, Kota Factory season 2 is definitely worth the watch, if not for anything else but for our beloved Jeetu Bhaiya. But I really doubt whether you would like to do some binge watching in this season or not. So, what are you waiting for? Go watch Kota Factory season 2 on Netflix and do let me know in the comment section below whether you agree with my point of view or not. Also, if you like this video, then do give us a big thumbs up. Wait up, I have more interesting things for you. If you want to watch the trailer review of the upcoming film Shiddat, then click here. Also, if you would like to know my honest review about the trailer of the upcoming film Bhavai, then click here. I will see you in the next movie review video. Till then, it's me Shreyashi signing off.